overhead. It is a wet day, but this should be a wonderful game. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. Gusto cuts out the pass. Azar. Bernardo Silva. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
They've played it short. Pings in across. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Camavinga. To Messi. Messi. There he goes, motoring forward. And he's got the beating of his... And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ness has another go! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And claimed it back swiftly. And now the breakaway. And it's Azar. That's really nicely played. Cross into the box. That has been knocked clear. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter.
There's the header! Gusto, certainly one of the players of the week. Azar. Bernardo Silva. Messi. Smoothly does it. And here's Azar. Great ball and he's a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. And he can clear it away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. It's a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And that is as far as they're going to go. He's in a great position here, and he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's been taken short.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Mbappe goes for a shot! And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
And here's Andre Silva.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Aimed beyond the defence, and he's certainly onside here. Azar! It's bounced back off the post. It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Little pass. He's tried one! Magnificent! A finish of true class! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Elche give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And no, that was never going to make it. Five minutes to add. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short, and this is Hazard. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he...
Shot, surely! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Messi plays it short. It's a good-looking delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Swings it across. Big header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Johnny. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
That's going right the way across. Now this could be a chance. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. João Neves. It's Camavinga. And it's Hazard. Bernardo Silva is the team's great visionary. Oh, that's a key interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Messi. And it's Hazard. Tries to pass it through. That shapes the shoot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That has ended up in no man's land. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Kaka. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, sweet feet. Out of play for a goal kick. Carlos Alenia.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. There's the shot! Alava were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Carlos Alenia. Azar. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Mariano. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk. Camavinga. Kaka. That's a nicely shaped... Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's really well cleared. That's very neat. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's put paid to a promising move. Bernardo Silva. And it's Kaka. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Bernardo Silva. He's having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi with the short one. Gustav shoots! Alava are looking to go forward now. Played out to the left flank. And it's Denis Suarez. Searching pass he's played there. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Substitution on the field. Number 20. Coming on to replace him is number 6.
Bernardo Silva. Kaka. And it's Azar. It's Camavinga. And here's Messi. Leading by just one goal and still some defending to do. Ah, such a clever touch. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Probing pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Kaka. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look. Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours and pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Llorente. Camavinga does well to stand firm and defend it.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, he's terrific. It could be in here, and a chance! Goal! Barcelona! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Simeone. Alvarez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Simeone. Solot is onto this. Solot showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Azar. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bina. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. This looks Bernardo Silva! Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
João Neves looking to penetrate opposition lines. Bernardo Silva is having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Llorente. Now it's Sorloth. Now it's Simeone. Camavinga cuts out the pass.
Minutes has been indicated.
Hazard. Good, strong midfield running here. Bernardo Silva. And the first half is done. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So we're just settling back into this second half. And it's Koke. Barrios. Played out to the right. Simeone. Pablo Barrios cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Llorente. Kaká makes the interception. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. And here's Messi. And it's Camavinga. And here's Hazard. And Bernardo Silva! Yes! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
A case now of complete control. Out towards the flank. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And he can clear it away. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Just the goalkeeper. He's had a shot! It's in! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Baena running with the ball. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution.
Sola! And one more try! And he's heaved it away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Kaká, searching pass he's played there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Sorloth. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now what about a counter-attack? Look at this, tries a shot! And he's straight offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Jimenez calmly anticipates. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Mbappe. Now it's Hazard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Bernardo Silva, hat-trick scorer, massive. So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Oh, hang on. Mbappe reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game.
Great chance! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Gusto cuts out the pass. This looks promising. Shot, surely! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Crosses a big header. It's a goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 60
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Knocks it into space. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Van Dijk. It's Camavinga. And it's Van Dijk. Gusto. And it's Azar. Tries to pass it through. He gets big! And he has kept it out somehow.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Mbappe! Mario Martin. Getafe deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, it really should. Borja Mayoral. Bernardo Silva. Kaká. Now it's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Borja Mayoral. And it's made its way to him. Oh, nicely intercepted. Azar. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So once again, we're underway. He's found the way through. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Azar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for options for movement. Bernardo Silva gets flagged offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Van de Ven. And it's Gusto. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mario Martin. Nicely weighted ball. Martin providing an outlet on that flank. Goes for a shot! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Getafe go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
And it's been taken short. Shot a goal! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kaká going face to face with his great rival, skims one in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, number 5. Coming on the field.
João Neves.
Number 37, number 14.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Azar. For Messi. Azar. Pass somewhat off target. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Great defending, strong and determined. He's tried one! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Number 9.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Barcelona are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well read, nice interception. Van de Ven.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Kaká. Messi. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days. But only one thing matters for now. They lost it.
They were sent